Hey, SnapFlash fam! It's heating up in Gaborone as President Duma Boko takes a bold stance on media ethics. In a no-holds-barred speech this weekend, he called out Botswana's media for peddling misinformation and laid out his vision for reforming the nation's press landscape. Why is President Boko accusing the media of betraying journalistic ethics? And what game-changing reforms could transform Botswana's press freedom? Stick around to find out. Before we dive in, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to SnapFlash for all the breaking news and thought-provoking discussions shaping our world. Speaking at a Choppies event in Gaborone, President Duma Boko didn't mince words. He accused Botswana's media of prioritizing sensationalism over facts, pointing to rampant rumors, like claims that he plans to fire key officials, including the Commissioner of Police. He didn't end there, alleging that 90% of what is being reported is not the truth, but malicious gossip packaged as news. As a seasoned human rights lawyer and advocate for open governance, Boko expressed his disappointment, calling the media's behavior a betrayal of journalistic ethics.
Let me acknowledge the permanent secretary to the president, and I was reading this morning that they said I had fired her, or I was about to. And I read also that they said I was about to or have fired the Commissioner of Police. Interesting how newspapers reason and write. There's absolutely no truth in any of those allegations. At best, they seem like suggestions. Do this. And when they want you to do something, they present it as if it's something you're thinking about. So they exert some pressure. I'm impervious to such pressures. I apply my mind dispassionately, intensely and thoroughly to issues. I don't do politically correct chit-chat. And I don't hinge change on crisis. That's how society must function. So that change is not dependent on crisis. So don't attempt to precipitate a non-existent crisis in an effort to bring about the change that you think should be brought. Offer it as your suggestion, and let it be considered alongside other suggestions and propositions. And so to the press, I realize you write a lot of stuff. 90% of what you write is actually far from the truth. Some portion of it is actually malicious. But those are the vagaries of a democratic dispensation. That's why in the United States they value and protect freedom of speech. We value and protect it here as well. Sometimes it's unanchored speculations, petty gossip peddled as fact. And in a community of the gullible, fake news sells. And you can only sell fake if there is a demand for the genuine article. And so it seems to me we need to fast-track freedom of information legislation so that people have access to information, have access to facts, and even politicians would also be able to speak fortified by facts and evidence.
In a move applauded by some and questioned by others, the government announced plans to repeal the Media Practitioners Association Act, effectively giving the media the power to self-regulate. Minister for State President Moiti Mawasa explained that this decision would encourage professionalism while reducing costly litigation for media houses. The government believes that self-regulation will enhance professionalism in the media industry, Mowasa said, but he also warned of the challenges posed by an influx of online platforms and increasing public complaints about unethical journalism. The minister urged media organizations to adopt a professional code of conduct and establish mechanisms for addressing public grievances to restore trust and credibility. While the repeal of the Media Practitioners Association Act is a progressive step toward press freedom, it places the responsibility squarely on media houses to maintain high ethical standards. President Boko's sharp criticism has sparked nationwide conversations about the delicate balance between press freedom and accountability. Supporters of the president's stance believe that his push for truth and transparency will strengthen Botswana's democracy. On the other hand, skeptics warn that his comments could create tension between the government and the press. As Botswana ushers in a new era of media self-regulation, the road ahead will not be without challenges. The stakes are high, creating a media landscape that champions truth, integrity, and fairness, while fostering an environment that protects press freedom. SnapFlash fam, what do you think? Is President Boko on the right track with his media reforms, or do you see potential risks? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If this story got you thinking, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more updates on this and other stories shaping the nation. That's it for now, SnapFlash fam. Stay tuned for more breaking updates, and as always, keep questioning and stay informed.